Hello everyone, what's up? I hope you are good. My name is Sakshi Yadav and a very warm welcome to all of you in today's discussion. So today I'm going to talk about one topic that is currently is in news. So the topic is International Court of Justice or World Court. So the context behind this topic is South Africa accuses Israel of genocide in Palestine, and South Africa also asked UN court to intervene in this matter because they are in the Hamas and Israel war. The South Africa feel that this is a kind of genocide, this is going on. So the South Africa also asked to UN court to intervene in this matter. So that's why the topic is in news. The International Court of Justice is in news. So I will talk about, I will discuss about what is International Court of Justice and what are the functions and the power, or what is the composition and what is the eligibility of the judges. So we will discuss about that. So the International Court of Justice is the principal judicial organ of UN, and the International Court of Justice established in 1945, June 1945 by the UN Charter, and work began in April 1946. So the or we can say the seat of the court is at the Hague, Netherlands. So this is also, we can say, the important point, because the remaining five organ of the UN, or we can say the principal organ of the UN, United Nations, are located at the New York, United States. So this is only only the one principal organ of the UN, that is International Court of Justice, is located at the Hague, Netherlands. So this is very important point, because sometimes students confuse in that, and they feel that all the organs are located at the New York, United States. But no, the International Court of Justice located at the Hague, Netherlands. So this is very important point. And the hearing of the ICJ, we will talk the International Court of Justice in short form, ICJ. So the hearing of the ICJ is always public, and the official language of the ICJ is French and English. So this is something like about what is International Court of Justice. So this is a principal judicial organ of the United Nations. Then we will discuss what is the power and function. So power are resolving the dispute between the state. So states are like two countries or more than two. So it will, like, the International Court of Justice always deal the cases between the state, okay, or between the different countries. And who referred the cases? So United Nations referred the cases. United Nations agency referred the cases, because it's very complicated cases, contentious cases. That's why the United Nations referred those cases to the International Court of Justice. Okay, then we will discuss about the contentious cases, and the United Nations referred the cases to the International Court of Justice. So there are two type of hearing, we can say. First is advisory proceeding. In advisory proceeding, there is the advice is not binding on any one of the party, any one of the state. So they can they can take it as an advice, or they can simply this is not binding on any of the party. But if the court is giving a judgment on contentious cases, so it will be final and binding, and binding on all the parties or all the state, and it will not, the party will not appeal further for that judgment. So it is a kind of without appeal judgment. You can't go further for the appeal. And so we can say the contentious cases, or the judgment of the contentious cases by the ICJ, is binding and final on all the parties, on the state. Then what is the composition of International Court of Justice? So International Court of Justice have 15 judges in the entire 15 judges in the ICJ, and the tenure of the judges is 9 years. Okay, and the appointment of the judges are done by the UNGA, that is United Nations General Assembly, and UNSC, United Nations Security Council. So the appointment done by the UNGA and UNSC. So this is like the composition. but the eligibility of the judges of the ICJ is firstly majority of the vote in UNGA and UNSC is very important, because if a member want to become a judge of the ICJ, so the majority should be there in the United Nations General Assembly and United Nations Security Council. Then one third of the one third of the judges will renewed every year. Okay, so one third judges renewed every year, and the judges who have completed the tenure or the term of office, they can re-elect ourselves. Okay, so this is a very important thing that they can re-elect ourselves in the International Court of Justice, but the eligibility should be followed, like the majority in the international in the UNGA and UNSC. So majority of vote, then you can re-elect ourselves for the ICJ. And in the International Court of Justice, no judges are dependent on anyone's of the government. No, neither of the country's government. No judges are independent. No judges are dependent on anyone's government. So we can say the majority or the whole court judges, like 15 judges, are independent. They don't give the favor judgment to any party or to any country. So this is a very important, like beneficial for the world, that we have the United Nations World Court, International Court of Justice. It is also a this is also a principal organ of the United Nations. So that's why it is important. And this topic currently is in news because the South Africa accuses Israel of genocide in Palestine, and the South Africa also asked to UN court to intervene. So that's why, because the Israel and the Hamas war is going on, and there are lots of we can say a genocide kind of thing that South Africa feeling at that time. So thank you.